So we're going to go down the list. So we'll start here and we'll get progressively smaller. So the first thing on here is the renal capsule. And the renal capsule is this fibrous layer that just coats the outside of the kidney and basically gives it some integrity. The cortex is a region, and it's kind of this light colored region, so it's about the size of, I don't know, my pinky knuckle right here. So it's the cortex. If this were an orange, you'd be able to just peel it off, and inside you would see all the segments of the orange. So inside here is the medulla. And again, the medulla is just a region, and this region just happens to have a bunch of stuff in it. So one of the things it has in it are these pyramids, these dark-shaped pyramids. And then each of these pyramids drains into a little tube, and each tube that drains a pyramid is called a minor calyx. And when two minor calyces join together, they form a major calyx. These major calyces form the renal pelvis right here, and that renal pelvis ekes out of the kidney and forms the ureter. And then we left renal artery and renal vein on here. So if we flip this over, then we're going to look at the nephrons. So we're going all the way over here to the right. So this has two nephrons on it. It starts at the renal corpuscle, which we talked about in lecture, goes through the proximal convoluted tubule, descends into the nephron loop or the loop of Henle, ascends through that nephron loop, and then you find yourself at this distal convoluted tubule. And nephrons are all going to empty into a collecting duct, and that's why you can see little chunks right here. These are indicating that there's other nephrons that are dumping into that collecting duct. And then let's jump over here really quick. This is showing the renal corpuscle. So if we took this little guy right here and we blew it up, this is the renal capsule or Bowman's capsule. This is the fenestrated capillary bed. This is the glomerulus. On this side you can see the supporting cells. They're called podocytes. Here we have an afferent arteriole bringing blood into the capillary bed, the efferent arteriole exiting the capillary bed. From Bowman's capsule, from here, we follow it through the first bit of the nephron loop. So this is the proximal convoluted tubule, and if you look really close, it has some bumps in here to indicate the brush border. And then notice that once you get through the nephron, the distal convoluted tubule actually touches the beginning. So this right here is indicating the distal convoluted tubule. And that's it.